And our looper himself, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. We should mention another member of the cast. Mr. Bruce Willis can't be with us today. He's busy shooting. He's making Die Hard in Eastern Europe. He's
nice.
shooting that right now, so he can't be with us, but he sends his regards.
One right now.
Ryan, I can't tell you how excited I am about this film.
Thank you.
The premise itself is mind-bending, to say the least, and fascinating. Talk a little bit about how you came up with the idea of the Looper and the world of the Looper.
Hello, first of all, and this is pretty incredible. I came up with the idea about 10 years ago, and it was a point where I was reading a lot of Philip K. Dick, and so I was kind of steeped in his books. And I just had this idea for the basic plot of a mob in the future that employs hitmen in the past, and the way they get rid of the bodies that they need gotten rid of is just kidnap the person, zap them back in time, and the Looper kills the person and disposes. And so this system, and that was really just a way to set up the situation where an assassin is faced with his future self. And so that's where the movie kind of takes off. And it kind of developed from there.
Can you guys tell us a little bit about your characters before we take a look at some footage from the film? Joe?
Sure, well, you're very kind, thank you. I play a character whose name is Joe, because Ryan wrote the part for me. It was the first time that ever happened to me in my life, that a writer wrote a part for me to play, and it was a real honor that happened. And he is a looper, and what that means is he's a special kind of assassin that uses time travel to dispose of his victims. And these organized crime circuits in the future, because you can't commit murder in the future, it's too difficult, they send their victims back in time, and the looper disposes of them. But because it's so illegal, and the criminal organization in the future wants to sever all ties with me at one point, they send me my future self to kill. Unfortunately, my future self is Bruce Willis, so I'm not able to kill him. He beats me up instead. And, that's kind of the premise, and then it goes from there.
And then, Emily, he enters your life in a very sort of unexpected,
he does.
disturbing way.
I can't say too much about my character, Sarah, because she and her family get embroiled in all of this mess when Joe is a pussy and lets Bruce Willis run. And so, no, it's Bruce Willis, come on. And so myself and my family get very much embroiled in this whole debacle, and they are proving to be a threat to me in that way, but she's a very, very tough, she's a badass. I'm just gonna say that. She's really cool. I live in the middle of nowhere in the Midwest. So all of these American extras are like, screw you, Brit.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, it was very exciting role to play.
How the hell did you get Joe to look so much like Bruce Willis?
Well, after we cast Bruce, we kind of realized, they don't look anything alike. And so part of the answer to that was Bruce was in the makeup chair for 3 hours every morning getting a slight prosthetic applied, and we just picked a couple key features to change, because we knew we weren't going to transform Joe to look like a young Bruce. So we figured if we can just do a little bit to the nose, a little bit to the lips, just to give enough of a handhold so that you can go with it. And so Joe was a great sport and went through that every single morning. But also, and you guys got a little bit of a sense from that, Joe's performance in the movie is really what ends up selling it. He's doing young Bruce, and he's doing, it's not just imitation though, he's really giving a performance that doesn't seem like he's mimicking Bruce Willis, but it seems like a character that could be a young Bruce Willis. And it's kind of, I'm so excited for you guys to see the whole movie, because Joe's performance in that regard is just kind of this incredible hat trick to watch.
Thanks.
Hey, anytime.